Hello. Um, sorry. Well, we're back with more KOTOR. I don't remember what I was doing. Let me turn this up a little bit for me. Feel like oh yeah, I was gonna go do some bounty hunting. There we go. I think I already helped everyone who could be helped on the bounty list. I think it's just whoever I have to kill left. So what was his name? Bendak Starkiller and Severin? Is that her name? Who? Yeah, let's... Well, that's not what I wanted, but it'll work.
Time to rumble.
And there are black Volkers everywhere. Okay, I gotta make sure I go in with Karth first. Man, he's cleaning up with that stun rod. Remains. Yes, please. And he doesn't really take a whole lot of damage either, so that's cool. Oh, did I take something that increased my speed? Yeah, it looks like I did. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to the apartments. Is that where we're going? Excuse me. I guess the bounties are in here. Selvin, that's her name. There are no leads as to where she may be hiding now. I know she's in one of these. I don't know which one though. And these guys are everywhere. Okay, that's that.
Ready.
Did I check this? Okay, yeah, I did. I wish I could increase the camera movement speed, but eh. Okay, it's not here. So it must be in the upper city. So I tried another C4 energy drink, and that it made my, like, from my shoulders up tingle again. So yeah, C4 is not for me. Don't think I should be feeling that. Oh god, it's running poorly. Granted, there are a ton of people out here. Oh hey, it's those they keep hitting and kicking me. I cannot reason with them, but if I fight back, I might be arrested.
Freak. You're too ugly for the upper city.
Yeah, go back to where you came from. We don't want your kind up here.
Please, human, help me. Maybe these offspring of your species will listen to you. Hey, leave him
Why do
alone.
you care what happens to some scummy alien? He's just a freak.
Yeah, he isn't even supposed to be in the upper city.
Hello. Thank you for the follow. Hey, the alerts actually worked this time. Because he's different doesn't give you the right to attack him.
Come on, let's go. I don't want to listen to this alien lover anymore.
Hold on a second. Need to check something. Didn't follow the rules. Sorry, buddy. Also, that's like the 4th time I've seen that exact string of messages. So I hope you were a bot. If you were a real person, I'm sorry. Oh. Thank you, human. I was returning from a visit with a work associate when those child humans attacked me and chased me through the streets. Should be okay now. Glad I could help. Hold on a second. Gotta sneeze. Okay. Kurt, here, I've got a med pack. Let me help you. Oh, thank you for saving me from those human children. I must take my leave of you now. My life mate will be wondering where I am. I keep forgetting I need to read these. I mean, I don't need to, but it's just, I always enjoy whenever people read stuff out. You can't, like, you're not able to understand it if you're, like, listening while you're working or something. Anything in there? Okay.
Ready.
Guess I should make sure I'm Karth so I can get the sneak attack bonuses while they're beating up on him. Okay. Dia's bounty. Oh, I gotta go tell Dia about it. Shit. she was in the other apartments. Yeah, let's go do that and get us some light side points. This kind of build that I'm going for, apparently they want you to be 100% light side if possible, because apparently that for some reason gives an extra 6 points of defense. Oh, I never picked up the remains. Nice. I'm glad that saved it for me. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat. I'm not trying to. Oh yeah, wait, I have a map. I don't know why I'm... Clinic, Upper City, apartments. Okay, yeah. God, I'm tired. Give me a second. I'm pouring myself some more coffee. All right. Let's go find Dia. She's over here somewhere. There you are.
You're back. Did you manage to get Holden to withdraw the price on my head?
I spoke with Holden and convinced him to remove the bounty on your head.
He called the bounty off? That's wonderful! I only wish I had something to give you as a reward. Wait a minute, I know. I don't have many credits, but there is something I can give you. It's a family heirloom. It's not much, but it's something.
Thank you, Dia. This reward will be fine.
I can never truly repay you for helping me, but you'll always have my thanks for what you did.
Oh, I guess if I fully refused it, it would, it'd give me some light side points. That's fine. I don't show new items. Okay, this is... Alright, how do I know what she gave me? Oh, he's got a... There's a heavy blaster here. Energy projector? I wish it was easier to figure out exactly. Okay, I gotta go to my base and check that out. That might have been what she gave me. I don't see what else it could have been. Oh yeah, we can go back here. I forgot this is here. Okay, I'm pretty sure Selvin is in one of the... One of the apartments here. Yeah, this one's closed again, so it's got to be this one. We will do a quick little save in case things go horribly wrong. Actually. Where am I? Okay, well, we're here. I wanted to go to hideout, but... Oh, maybe this is our hideout. Maybe that's why the door's closed. Yeah, that's why. What do we got here? +3. Armor. Oh yeah, I didn't hit a symbol. Hey, look how good it runs. In here.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I want to discuss something with you.
Fair enough. What do you want to discuss?
Like, sure. I'd like to know now if we have a problem.
I knew you wouldn't understand where I was coming from. Let me try and explain. You're probably one of the most skilled women I've ever met. You've saved my butt more than once, and I'm lucky to have you here to help me. No question. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop watching you being wary. I'm just not built that way. Period.
Oh, sorry about that. Why are you so hostile? What did I do to deserve this?
You haven't done anything yet, but there's no guarantee that you won't do anything in the future. I've been betrayed before by people, and it won't happen again.
So you want some guarantee that I won't betray you?
I don't know that you'll betray me, but there are no guarantees. Not for you, not for me. You don't have to take it personally.
I don't like any of these options. Like, I fully understand where he's coming from. Like, obviously something happened to him, and it's caused massive trust issues. Hold on a second. Right. How am I supposed to know that you won't betray us? Yes, you. Why should I trust you after all?
You shouldn't. If you're smart, you won't trust anyone. Not me, not Bastila, especially not yourself.
I wouldn't want to live like that.
Not all of us have the luxury of a choice. I'm conditioned this way. Sorry.
Sure you don't want to talk about it?
No, I don't want to talk about it. What I want is to save the galaxy, if that's even possible. Why is whether or not I trust you or anyone so damned important to you? Why do you even care? We don't have time for this, so can we please just drop it for now? Can we pick it up later if you really must? I want to get underway.
Alright, well, we got that out of the way. I didn't put him in the party, did I? I did not. Let's go grab Carth. That sucked. Drank some coffee and it didn't just choked on it.
Ready?
All right, let's keep scrounging around here. Wait.
Oh, hello again. Hope you didn't come to make a complaint about the mess in the building. I keep asking for an assistant, but they expect me to do it all on my own.
Let me ask you some
Don't
questions.
know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I can try and help you out. I should
Yeah, I'll be going.
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata, bonanakachu, yin kin kun no ba mule rachi kun, tong na bun shanuyang.
Oh, hi. Really? Maybe I have to talk to somebody and then they like tell me where she is. I'll continue on. Maybe someone in the bar had an idea. God, it runs so poorly out here. I just talked to him.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Just want to talk with you.
You want to argue some more, is that it?
Always up for a good fight.
Can't say I've ever met a woman quite like you before. You're really something. I just don't trust easily. And for good reasons, which are my own.
We have to work together, Carth, so it has plenty to do with me.
Damn it. I suppose I won't get any rest until I talk, will I? You want to know why I don't trust anyone? Fine. Here goes. 5 years ago, the Jedi had just finished the war with the Mandalorians. Revan and Malak were heroes. I was damn proud to have served in their fleet. It was completely unexpected when they turned on us, invading the Republic while we were still weak. Nobody knew what to think, least of all me. Our heroes had become brutal, conquering Sith. And we were all but helpless before them. I mean, think about it. If you can't even trust the best of the Jedi, who can you trust?
Suppose you can't. That must have been hard to take.
No, it wasn't even that. There were others. Good, solid men, trusted men who turned on us as well and joined their cause. Malak and Revan and the Sith deserve to die for what they've done. But the ones who fled the Republic and joined them are even worse. The dark side has nothing to do with why they joined with the Sith. They deserve no mercy.
Say that with such hatred.
I know. And I should apologize to you. I've become so accustomed to expecting the worst in others, and you've done nothing to deserve that. It's just... No, never mind. Let's just continue with what we were doing. I'd rather not talk about it.
All right.
Ready?
I really wish you'd quit taking control back.
Welcome to the equipment.
All right, let's see. What do you got for sale? Is there anything in here I might be able to use? Any like sword mods or anything?
Yes, what's on your... Got it. Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
There we go.
Welcome to...
Questions?
Anything I can do to help. Good day to you then.
Okay, you're not someone I need to talk to then. That is...
Don't bother me. I'm...
Oh my god. Anyone in here that I can speak to? No.
Do I know you? No? Then why are you speaking to me?
All right. And then it's just the arena, which, you know what, we can go ahead and try for another round. I know I'm probably not ready. Let's set up another fight, right? The ring is in your blood now, like a virus. You need to hear the cheers of the crowd. You need to rush a battle. You need to fight again. You want to step in the ring now? Are you ready to prove yourself against the best duelist on Terrace? Yeah, sure. I think you're ready to go against Ice, human. She's tough, but so are you. There'll be lots of action in this fight. A huge purse. You ready? Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. Over in this corner, a woman with steel on her bones and ice water in her veins. She's cold and quick as death itself. You know her. You love her. Ice. And in the other corner, a rising star taking that first step into the big leagues. I give you the mysterious stranger.
What are you gonna do? Are you just gonna shoot? Yeah, you're just gonna shoot. Done.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Ice is knocked out cold! Looks like we have a rising star in the mysterious stranger, folks. But how high can this star soar? You'll just have to watch and see.
Well, that was a lot easier than I expected. I'm glad that that stun grenade worked. People like you, mysterious stranger. They bet a lot when you fight. Makes me happy and rich. I always pay my debts. You won, so you get paid. 10% of the purse. That was the deal. Here's your credits. You come see me when you're ready to fight again. Nice. That's a few more concussion grenades. My latest find, my new rising star. We make a good team. I'm making money, you're getting famous. It's all good. Want to step in the ring now? Are you ready to prove yourself against the best duelist on Terrace? Yeah, sure. You got real talent for this game, stranger. I think it's time you fought Marl. He's getting up there in years, but he's still very, very good. He used to be the duel champion. Yeah, sure. I think my cat might want in, so after this I'm gonna go let him in.
Draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. He's a legend in the sport, a 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids a trick or two. Let's have a big hand for Marl. But there's always some young gun coming up to knock the veterans off. And we've got one of the best right here. I give you the mysterious stranger.
Alright, well, let's see what he does. Okay, yeah.
The stranger is down. The mysterious stranger is down. Marl has done it again. 20 years and still going strong for the veteran. And a hard lesson for the up-and-coming rookie. Better luck next time, stranger.
Well, I tried. Well, let's patch ourselves up. Yeah, that'll be good. All right, I'm gonna go see if my cat wants in, and I'll be right back. Okay, no idea. Dog went to the door. That usually means my cat's out there. But it's fine. Do I just have the stealth field generator? The sound dampening? Okay. Let's see. Okay, no, do not want to talk to you about Bazak.
I saw your match against Niklos. He doesn't lose very often. I bet you could make a lot. Alright, yeah, I scanned up here. Don't know about Selvin then. Oh well. Probably have to go back down there. Where do I have? Oh, I have to explore the lower city. That's what I need to do. Yeah, let's just go do that. I'm sure I'll have a chance to go get her before we're wrapped up on Terrace. Apartments, Upper City, Clinic, Upper Cantina. Okay, so we want to go this way. What are you doing, Garth? There he is. You can just barely make him out back there. All 6 pixels of him. Alright, where are we? Apartments. Sith party. What a weird thing to note on the map. I need to fix it so I can't lean forward in this chair. Now, will I have to put the Sith outfit back on?
This elevator is off limits. It's obvious from the way you...
Alright.
I'm gonna need some
Okay, those were the apartments. That's the back base, or Volker base. There we go. Let me go check the cantina. Talk to Dax? Was that his name?
I saw Callow Nord in the tap room. He's a legend in this business. I wonder if he'd give me an autograph.
I think he'd just shoot you. Bounties. Sell them. Okay. Didn't actually have any information on where she was. Maybe you just can't find her right now. Which is fine. Like I said, we'll have plenty of opportunities to go get her. That's not even in this game. That I've heard. I don't know why that stuck in my head. Like, it is catchy, I just don't know where it came from. That's the hidden deck base. What's further down here? More Volkers?
I'm here.
Really? Okay. Yeah, something's going on over there. Remains? Remains. No more remains.
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
Oh, yeah, I should be reading that. Yeah, let's see the big crime lord come and get his money from the Black Volkers.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way? Okay.
Oh, hey, Canderous. We didn't know you were working for Davik now. Yeah, we were just goofing around here. We don't want no trouble with the Mandalorian. Here's Davik's cut.
You boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Canderous. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
Those Valkers are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug. They actually think being in that pathetic little gang of theirs makes them important. Gadon keeps his hidden Becks in line, but Brejik's getting dreams of grandeur. If Davik's smart, he'll slap that young punk back down.
Who are you?
I'm someone you don't want to get on the bad side of. And I'm not one for small talk. I don't have time to stick around here anyway. Davik's got me working on a special assignment.
Alright. Oh, okay. Okay, these are other apartments, so she's probably in here. What's the base over here? Or what is over here? You know, just in case I wander into something I shouldn't. Tends to happen in these old games. And those are Sith. That's all Sith stuff, so I don't have to worry about that. Get rid of them. Alright. And playing this way is way easier. Hey, more Kahlo. Seem to be taking great interest in our progress. Do you need something, little man? Quiet, Lugro. That's Kalo Nord, the infamous bounty hunter.
There's a bounty on your little green heads. I'm here to collect.
The only way you'll collect that bounty is over our cold, dead bodies.
That's the plan.
He is actually pretty short. Apartment door. Oh, hey. How you doing? Oh, he was a gang boss. Sure. I'm not uneasy, right? Volker shock stick, combat suit. Let's get the supplies. Ooh. Can you?
Ready.
Okay, he's just teleporting us. All right, we will save. Yeah, I should actually look and see if I'm on easy, because this is going way smoother than it ever does. Yeah, I'm on normal. Okay. Karth can't do anything with that. What about you? What can you do? Oh, uh-oh. Remains? Any remains? No? Okay. Oh my god, they're everywhere. No, we'll just continue on. They haven't seen us yet. We do need to be patched up.
Ready.
All right. You can go in. Nice. More level ups. Definitely need more persuade. I guess more demolitions. Feats. I have sneak attack 3. Nice. Guess I'll get improved flurry because that'll help. Credits.
What?
Yeah, he's cleaning up with that shock stick. Didn't seem like it did all that much damage, but it's actually doing stuff. I'll always take more frag grenades. Man, they are everywhere. Any more remains? No. Read message. That's life on Terrace. Heard your brother left for Tatooine to become a miner. Did he at least leave hyperdrive behind to leave you company? Keep you company? Hope you're still practicing with that blaster I gave you. Remember what I taught you, because you might need it. Terrace isn't like Alderaan. It can be dangerous there. Stay away from those swoop gangs and keep everything locked up in that old strong box. Nobody's going to be busting into that thing. Hope to hear from you soon, Uncle Louie. Or Uncle Louie. Remember correctly, this is... gotta solve, like, something based on that. Strongbox is a particularly sturdy construction. The lock is a computerized touch panel that uses a password entry system. Because this box is an older off-planet model, there is no interface for you to try and slice the system. You'll have to figure out the password if you want to get inside. Try and enter the password. Strongbox is property of Elmatic. Access is not permitted. Hyperdrive. Who taught you to fire blaster? Uncle. Where did your family originate from? Alderaan. Nice. Blaster pistol, Republic mod armor. Can I recover mine? Well, I tried. What was it? Republic mod armor compared to Dexterity 5 plus 5. Okay. Well, we'll keep the enchanting armor for right now. I don't know how long poison lasts, but I hope it's not too much longer than that. Okay, it's good now.
On it. It's open.
Oh, there she is.
Stop right there, or I'll give you a blaster shot right between the eyes. Now, what are you doing here?
Excuse me. Just exploring. I didn't know anyone was in here.
Go explore somewhere else. There's nothing interesting for you here. This is your only warning. If you bother me again, you won't walk out of here alive.
What?
I gave you a chance to get out of here and leave me alone, but I guess you're just too stupid to take it. Now you'll see why I'm the most dangerous assassin on Taris.
Alright, well, you can activate the energy shield. And you can activate your energy shield.
What?
Okay, that was actually pretty difficult. We got a scope, cryo-band grenade, adrenaline amplifier, and neural band. Well, let's check out what that neural band does. Gives +2 to will. Karth's gonna be taking the most of this. Like most of the hits and stuff. I survived with 3 health. Yeah, he's got way higher armor class. Let's see. All right, I need to heal. Need to go buy more med packs. Oh, hello, sir. Didn't see you there. Okay. Ready. All right, we're done here. We can go back to Dax? Something with an X in it. Go back and see the hut. Should probably save. I know it just auto-saved, but you never know. Yeah, the canteen is right over here. And now we just have a Star Killer to go kill. Got a bounty I want to collect on. Human, that's what I'm here for. Which bounty are you here to collect on? Selvin. So, Selvin's dead. All the other bounty hunters who went after her ended up dead themselves, you know. You did well, human. Here, 300 credits. That's the price for all bounties. Well, 400 credits for this job. You're brave, human, to bargain with a hut, but I like you. Okay, 400 it is. Do good work, human. There are lots of bounty hunters on Taris. Most are lazy. Maybe if you keep cashing in bounties, they'll work harder. Okay. Everybody else is taken care of. And we can get out of here. Now we can go to the Hidden Beck base and go see if they know anything about.
What?
Are you here now? These shields last for a long time.
Hey,
You can't just walk in here. This is the Hidden Beck base. How do I know you're not a Vulkar spy sent to kill Gadon Thek?
That's a voice. Need Gadon's help. I was told to speak to him.
A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the Hidden Beck's open door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulkar gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now.
Maybe I could be an ally against those enemies.
Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulkars or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zerdra watching his back.
So, you gonna let me in?
Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The Hidden Becks are watching you.
Sorry. I'm trying not to clear my throat into the mic, but it's kind of not a voluntary process for me. Peoples. Locals aren't the first group to try and take over from the Becks. Gadon knows how to deal with these upstarts. Sure. Okay, here we go.
Hold it right there. Who are you, and what is your business with Gadon?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gadon. Brejik and his Vulkars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadon if you want, but I've got my eye on you.
Just
you try
180.
anything, and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulkar spy.
I like the color of the blue on her head tails. I don't know what those are called, actually.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brejik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you?
Let's see. Excuse me. You have problems with the Sith?
A foreign army invades Taris, declares martial law, and locks down all travel to and from the planet? You damn well bet I have a problem with that. If the Sith ever moved in down here, all the swoop gangs would unite against them. We'd use hit-and-run guerrilla tactics to pick them off. Their casualties would be enormous.
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation. They'd probably do something much more grand and deadly.
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of the lower city, and our strength is wasted on this stupid gang war. I tried to explain this to Brejik, but he and his Vulkars won't listen.
I need information on those Republic escape pods that crashed in the Undercity.
The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadon. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has her own agenda.
Don't worry, I'm not working for the Sith.
I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner.
Bastila's a slave? What will happen to her now?
Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. She'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
Dude, you're like 5 feet from them.
The Vulkar scum at the base. Brejik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her.
Swoop race. What does that have to do with it?
I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brejik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual Swoop Gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brejik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the Swoop race.
Gaddon, can you help me with this?
I might be able to help you with this. If you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose.
What are you proposing?
Swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hiddenbecks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back.
God. Tired. How am I supposed to get inside the Vulkar base?
Into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Veo.
Mission? Gaddon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her.
We're gonna find Mission.
She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity, but you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
I got some Sith uniforms to disguise myself.
A simple disguise might have worked on the Upper City guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
Sure.
Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
I'll be back when I get the prototype accelerator.
I suggest you hurry. The swoop race is coming up, and we want you to have time to practice before the race. You have returned. You have...
Ask some questions.
Your time would probably be better spent going after the prototype swoop engine the Vulkars stole from us. But I'll answer your questions if I can.
Yeah, I'll be back. What about you?
You can speak to Gaddon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say...
Okay, same thing.
Ready.
Can I explore the, maybe grab some, supplies? Yeah. Now, I don't think I'll actually be able to get in here.
On it. Damn.
Impossible. Security spike?
On it. Damn.
Alright, well, that used that up.
On it. Damn.
Okay. We can check over here.
On it. Damn.
Is this a standard door? Oh, there's nothing in here.
On it. Damn.
Okay, we gotta go to that inn that had the Sith soldier. Which was, I believe, down this way. No, that's the wrong way. Something seems to be bothering Karth. Maybe you should speak to him and see if you can get him to open up about it. Sure, speak to me.
What's on your mind?
I want to continue our discussion from before.
I thought I said I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Don't you think you'd feel better if you discussed it?
Listen, sister, just because we're working together doesn't mean you get to go badger me with constant questions.
I don't like any of this dialogue. Do we have another problem now?
Blast it if you aren't the most frustrating woman to talk to. Isn't there someone else you can harass for a little while?
No, no one's joined the party yet. What is it about me that frustrates you? The questions.
Oh, no. I'm not falling for that one. I wasn't born yesterday, you know.
Alright, then I'll leave you alone if that's what you want.
I didn't mean it that way. Don't go, damn it. Look, I suppose I could use someone to talk to. I'm just not used to it, and I don't know why you're so interested, but here goes. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most. Saul.
That name sounds familiar.
With good reason. Admiral Saul Karath is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him, and he got angry, and he left. I never saw him again. Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. Even when things looked to be at their worst, I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all. I don't know, maybe. He might have killed me if I tried, or I might have killed him. I was stupid, however, and I let him go. I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it. Well, there's more to the story, I guess. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
Hold on there, civilian. Only those with official Sith business are allowed into the Undercity. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better just turn around and go back the way you came. Let me see. Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The Undercity is crawling with mutants. Rat ghouls, they call them. If you see anything moving down down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
You there, Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5 credits! That's what it costs to use our elevator. 5 credits! We are the outcasts, banished and reviled by those who dwell above.
Here in the filth and darkness, we claw out a wretched existence, scavenging and begging just to survive long enough to see another wretched day.
This is our village. We live here in the Undercity. You have to pay us 5 credits for using our elevator. Credits, my brother! We have credits. Now we can buy food and medicine.
Hush, or the others will hear us. They'll want our credits. We have to hide them.
Go on, you two. Get out of here. I'm sorry about that. Those 2 beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there? Not to you, I suppose, but you're probably used to its beauty by now. I've never been to the surface, but sometimes I think I can see it in my dreams. The sun, the sky, the stars. It all sounds so wonderful. Gendar, the leader of our village, tells me I should spend more time trying to improve things down here and less time dreaming about something I can never have. Maybe he's right. You probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen. But when I was little, Rukil used to tell me stories of what it was like up there. Rukil's the oldest man in the village. The kids call him Rukil Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man. He used to tell me the greatest stories when I was a little girl. I still like to listen to his tales about the Promised Land, even though I know they're just legends, but it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow. It's just a story to make little children smile. Rukil believes in it, though. Sometimes I can almost believe it myself, but then I look around and see the ugly truth. I guess we have to make the best of what we have, though. If you really want to learn more about the Promised Land, you should speak to Rukil. He's wandering around somewhere on the south side of the village. He doesn't move too far. He's hard on his bones. He's over 100 years old. The children laugh at him, and people think he's crazy because of his stories about the Promised Land, but he's really just a kind old man. He'll be somewhere in the village. I couldn't say where for sure. He's always busy doing whatever he can to make the lives of the other villagers easier. I don't know anything about that, but maybe Gendar could help you. Sorry. Is there anything else you need? There were quite a few people from the surface marching through the village, but none of them bothered to talk to me. Gendar might know more about them. Oh, okay. Well, if you ever need anything, or if you just feel like talking, come back and see me. I hardly ever get a chance to speak to someone from the Upworld.
Wait, Upworlder. You can't go through this gate. There is too much danger and suffering beyond. For your own sake, turn back. The villagers infected with the Rakghoul disease are quarantined beyond this gate. It's only a matter of time until they transform into horrible creatures that would destroy us all.
So you just lock them away in a cage?
For the sake of the village, we have to keep the infected ones locked away. And when they finally do transform into Rakghouls, we'll let them destroy each other. Nothing can be done for the infected villagers. Even the serum to counteract the Rakghoul disease wouldn't be any use now. Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going into the pens to give them the cure. The infected ones could transform into Rakghouls and attack them at any moment. Farewell. Back again. Back again. Is there something? If you have questions, you should speak. But despite my medical training, there is nothing I can do to help the poor souls. The villagers infected.
So you just lock them?
For the sake of the village, we have... I can't stop you from going through the gates, Upworlder. But if the infected ones have already transformed into Rakghouls, you'll be walking into your grave.
What?
Please, help us. We're infected with the Rakghoul disease. At any moment we could... No! This cannot be... No!
I'm here.
How'd you like that?
Back again.
What?
Please, please, you have to help us. We beg you. We don't want to end up like the others. Please help us. We can't... You'll help us? Oh, bless you, Upworlder, bless you. But you must hurry. We have the Rakghoul disease. It is only a matter of time until we are transformed into terrible creatures, like those who attacked you when you first came into the pen. It is too late for them. Soon it will be too late for us, and we will transform into those horrible Rakghouls ourselves. Please hurry, Upworlder. We don't have much time until the transformation. Don't forget about us, Upworlder. If you find any way to cure this disease, please come back and help us.
You come from the world above. Is this the time of destiny, then? Is this a portent of the salvation of my people? Or merely another false sign to mislead us from the path? Are you the herald of prophecy? The beacon to guide us through the darkness? Or are you merely another harbinger of shattered dreams and unfulfilled promises?
Be careful. This one might be crazy enough to be dangerous.
Speak to me, Upworlder. Tell me what fate you unleash upon us. Salvation or damnation? Speak, Upworlder. I beg you. Question. You are uncertain, bewildered, perplexed. Understandable, I suppose. Even after 100 years of life, I myself still become confused at times. Perhaps I can make things more clear. Some things, at least. My name is Rukil, the oldest outcast here in the village. Rukil Wrinkleskin, the children call me sometimes. Once, I was honored for my wisdom. But over time, the villagers fell away from the true path. Eventually, there was only a single apprentice who followed me. And now she is gone too. No, not yet. I must be wary. Careful. You may be a false savior. Dare I share my secrets with you? No, not until you prove yourself. My apprentice is lost. I sent her out into the Undercity to find... well, I cannot tell you. Not yet. Sadly, my apprentice has not returned. Please, Upworlder, will you help an old man? Will you seek out my apprentice in the Undercity? Her name is Malia. I must know of her fate, whatever it may be. I must know what she found. Finding her may be difficult. Malia could be anywhere in the Undercity. But if you will find her, I will know you to be our true savior. Only then can I reveal my secret knowledge to you. I wish you luck, Upworlder. Come speak to me again once you have discovered the fate of my apprentice.
Greetings, Upworlder. We rarely see your kind here in the Undercity. I find it strange that so many of you have come down from the surface recently.
No offense, but I can see why people normally avoid this place.
Why have you come into this dark and sunless place? Is there something you need of me or my village? I will help you however I can. Our village has seen many visitors from the surface recently. Armored troops, swoop gang members, mercenaries. They come to search our sunless world. They're even searching the sewers. Yes, I have seen this Twi'lek many times, though I've never spoken to her. She and her Wookiee companion often pass through our village on their way to explore the sewers. There are two entrances into the sewers from the Undercity. One to the northeast of our village, the other to the southeast. But the sewers are dangerous, Upworlder. If you dare to travel those dark tunnels, you would be wise to go heavily armed, unless you wish to become a meal for the Rakghouls and the other foul creatures. Ask your questions, Upworld. The Rakghouls are monsters, hideous mutations who feast on the flesh of our villagers. Their diseased jaws can infect those they attack, transforming the victim into one of those abominations. We know of no cure for the disease, and for the good of the village, we must banish any who become infected, lest they transform and turn on us. As you wish, Upworlder. Should you have need of anything else, come speak to me. I represent the entire village, and I will do my best to help you however I can.
Hey, you ain't from the village. You're from the Upworld, ain't you? Yes, you've got credits, I bet.
Watch yourself. There's something slimy about this guy. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
My name's Saigir. I run a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals. If a villager comes across any useful salvage in the Undercity, they bring it to me. Every so often, members from the lower city gangs come down to trade for the salvage. They'll exchange food and medicine for engine parts, old blasters and the like. Sometimes they even give me credits if I have some really good stuff. Yeah, it ain't the best stuff. Mostly salvage and such, but the prices are right.
I don't know how long I've been muted. Oops. Well, I'm going to take a quick little break and I'm going to go stretch my legs and whatnot. And I will be right back. Oh, standing up a little too tall. Hold on a second. There we go. Angle the mic a bit. Sorry about this. There's my controller. Alright. Here we go. Let's save. I probably saved right before I went to my break, but doesn't hurt.
Hurry, Hindar! Hurry! I can hear it coming!
He'll never make it. He's doomed. I told him he was a fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
Open the gate! Quickly! There isn't much time!
I can't! The Rakghouls are too close!
The mutants will kill him if you don't open the gate!
And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all!
No! You can't do this! It isn't fair! Please, make him open the gate. Hindar will die if he doesn't.
I can't open the gate. Not while the Rakghouls are so near.
Oh. Hey, Pumpkin. Go lay down. Hold on a second. Like, shifted too far over for some reason. And that ought to do it. Yeah. Open the gate. I'll kill the Rakghouls.
You risk your life for a stranger? You're brave, Upworlder. I'll open the gate for you, but you gotta be quick. In a few seconds, I must close and lock it again.
Dum 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 dum. Oh. Okay. Honestly, I'm thinking about just equipping everybody with stun batons.
Thank you for saving Hindar. You are braver than I, Upworlder. Maybe we outcasts have lived too long in selfish fear. Perhaps we can learn a lesson from your brave actions. But enough of my ramblings. Is there something you need, Upworlder?
Who are you?
I'm Trellin, from the Outcast Village. It's my job to guard the gates and see they are locked to protect us from the Rakghouls.
I want to ask you some questions.
I just guard the gates. Gendar's the leader of the village, Upworlder. You should speak to him if you have any questions. Goodbye, Upworlder.
You guys gonna go into the village? No? Oh, okay. I've never seen them walk outside the village before.
Please, you have to help me.
Hey, there she is.
Nobody else is gonna help me. Even the Becks won't help me. But I can't just leave him there. He's my friend. You'll help me, won't you?
Whoa, slow down, Mission. What's wrong?
It's Zaalbar. He's in trouble. Big trouble. We have to help him. If we don't, they'll sell him into slavery.
Take a deep breath. Tell me what happened.
Me and Zaalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd Rakghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zaalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it.
Do you know where they took him? Let's see.
I don't know for sure, but those Gamorreans like to hang out in the sewers. The stink reminds them of home, I guess. That's probably where they took Big Z.
To help you get Zaalbar back, you have to get me inside the Vulkar base.
It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Vulkar base. Now come on. We have to find Zalbar before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Do you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar. And that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Volker compound.
Mission has joined my party. Oop. Oh, she's in here.
What?
Huh?
Attributes. I kind of want to make... Yeah, I'm going to make her a blaster. She's got so many points in dexterity. Demolition, stealth, security. Okay, that is a cross-class skill. So, security, you absolutely need that. Demolitions, you know what, computer use, sure. Awareness? Alright, time to get you outfitted with stuff. Wow. 15, 20, okay. Well, she's got got a higher armor class than him. Stealth field generator. Blaster, you can have... What is normal? Okay. What are your feats? That's what I needed to know. Do you have two-handed dueling? Okay, so you focus on one-handed weapons. So yeah, giving her Karth's blaster is probably the best thing. I guess heavy blaster might do more. But yeah, we'll rock that. We'll make Karth the tank until Zalbar gets in. All right, let's scrounge the Undercity here. I wonder who that is. Oh, is that Canderous?
Don't move. I'm not afraid to use this blaster if I have to.
Settle down, kid. We've already lost enough men to those damn Rakghouls. The last thing we need now is more casualties from a needless firefight. By the looks of you, I'd say you're down here for the same reason we are. To salvage something from those downed Republic space pods. Let me give you some advice. Forget about it. Do yourself a favor and just head back from where you came.
Why? Is there some danger down there?
This isn't a good place to stand around chatting. The Undercity is crawling with Rakghouls. I've already lost a half a dozen men to those monsters.
Canderous, I heard something. Over there in the shadows. Sounded like a Rakghoul.
There's a few of them.
Looks like we've got company. Get those blasters ready, boys.
What?
Do that, and you throw a concussion grenade. Wait, there you are. Okay, that went pretty smoothly.
Damn. I told Davik this salvage mission was a bad idea. His men aren't trained for this kind of thing, and I can't babysit them all. Okay, boys. We're getting out of here before I lose anyone else. I can't carry all this salvage back by myself. You'd be smart to get out of here as well. Even if you can handle the Rakghouls, I doubt there's anything worth finding anymore.
What do you mean by that?
Davik sent me down here with this motley crew to scavenge whatever we could from the Republic escape pods that crashed during the recent battle overhead. But the lower city gangs got here first. Anything worthwhile in those Republic pods is probably in their hands by now. Davik won't like that.
What do you know about the lower city gangs?
This isn't really the best place to have these kinds of conversations. But I guess I could spare a couple of seconds for you. After all, you did help us out with those rat ghouls. The lower city is overrun with gangs, but the two most important ones are the Hidden Becks and the Black Vulkars. Used to be the Becks were the big dog and kept the others in line. But lately the Black Vulkars are moving in on Beck turf and challenging them for control. The Vulkars are even starting to defy Davik. Take these escape pods, for example. Everyone knew Davik would want first crack at them. But I know for a fact those damn Vulkars have already sent their own salvage party down here.
What can you tell me about Davik?
What are you, an off-worlder? Everyone knows Davik. He's a member of the Exchange. You know, the interstellar crime syndicate.
I do not.
Smuggling, gambling, extortion. Davik controls it all here on Taris. That's why I'm working for him. But lately, the lower city gangs have been giving my boss some trouble.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Come on, boys, let's move out.
Ready?
Huh?
Alright, let's see. Skills. Security, demolitions, stealth, awareness. Feat, sneak attack 3. What does she have? +2. Yes, critical strike, but that's not conditioning. Let's see. Cybernetic implants. Okay, not really interested in that. +1 attack bonus with blaster pistols. Okay, yeah, that just flat out be better because she gets more defense from that.
What?
Oh, hey, I see rat ghouls over there. Uh-oh. You're not supposed to be attacking. Mission, you didn't need to get, like, right up on him. Okay. Okay, I thought they said remains. It was just mission. First, let's pop a med pack. Then we rush into the fray. Oh, that's way more than I was expecting. Nice. Okay, this is going pretty smoothly. All right, Kane. It's been a while. How you been? It's one of the only Star Wars games I actually like. Hey, there's that journal. Yeah, I like 2 as well, but it's obviously got issues.
Huh?
Oh. Recover mine, please. We will need these. Okay, her skill is actually high enough. Yeah, I was expecting with that somewhat recent re-release that they did of KOTOR 2 that they'd include the cut content but actually balance it, and turns out they weren't going to do that at all. Okay, I already explored all over there. Yeah, the one on the Switch, which is fine because that content was not balanced at all, and it just actively makes the game harder and not fun in some places. Oh, hi. Okay, there's plenty of mines around here. Like, I know people love to suggest the cut content mod, but everybody forgets to mention that yeah, it's rough in places. It's real rough. Like, if you know what you're doing with builds and stuff, it's fine. Oh, hey, there's a person over here.
Help me.
Oh, okay.
I can feel it inside my skin. Something growing, like some kind of hideous disease.
Yeah, the rat ghouls are really like. Every time I've come through here, they've always been really bad. They're not terrible this time. Maybe it's because of the way I'm decided to play this time, but things are going pretty smoothly. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do for you.
No, no, I can feel it.
No. Okay, you go. Wait, that's not what I wanted. Oh my god, please. Oh, the yeah, the what are the certain. Well, no, it's two different ones. The new, the Jedi Survivor and Outcast, I believe is what they're called. Maybe that second one's wrong. Yeah, there we go. Fallen Order and Survivor. Okay, I already explored that. I do want to try out the Jedi Knight stuff. Karth? You doing good? Good old BioWare jank. Oh my god, he's stuck like that. Okay, there he goes. Light side. I generally don't do evil routes in games because one, I don't like playing evil characters, and two, a lot of the times the evil is just you want less content, right? Where's the healer? There she is. Because it's like, here you can get some evil side points by refusing to help this person. Or something like that, and it's like, no, I want to play more of the game, please. Let's see. Where's the shop guy? Right here. I'm sure his prices are way higher than what I could normally get, but definitely need some med packs. I tend to just play female in anything that gives me an option. I don't know why. Okay. Just need a few to get through because I did play First time through KOTOR 2, I did play a guy. I don't know if that changes anything significantly or not. Well, other than like romantic options. Look, I've got the proper security papers.
Security papers? Oh, you're one of those trackers the commander sent down, right? They should have given you an armed escort. It's nasty down here. We've already lost one patrol. We figure the Rak ghouls got them. We've had so many encounters with those things, we've actually run out of Rak ghoul serum. Plus, we've had several skirmishes with looters from those lower city swoop gangs. I'm telling you, we should just stay in the upper city where we're in control.
Yeah, I remember Canon Revan being male, but I didn't know the Canon Exile was female. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You know, it's a sequel. You flip it. Said you lost one of your patrols already.
Is that why you're down here? Search and rescue. I didn't think they'd send anyone. They were in the southern section of the Undercity when we lost contact. I would have gone to investigate, but my orders are to search for those crashed escape pods, even if it means leaving another patrol to die.
Why don't you just give up the search?
Hey, I'd never disobey my orders. I'm not a fan of court-martials and executions. I was just talking, you know. Nothing anyone has to mention to the commander. Come on, patrol, let's get back to it. The sooner we get this search done, the sooner we can get out of this mutant-infested hole. Move out.
Alright, yeah. I saw a build that like focused around critical strike. I was like, I've never used that move ever in the game, so I was interested in trying that out. It seems like they didn't even notice. It's not really something you can make use of until you have a weapon that has like an actual a wide critical hit range, or wider critical hit range. But so I'm mostly just using flurry at the moment, and that is also what I did. I spammed flurry. Okay, Karth is poisoned, but he'll be fine. But I read the build guide, and he was like, yeah, I was just like one rounding most things by the end game. Like you just like Jedi flip into a excuse me, you Jedi flip into a oh, we can't get in this way, into a group, and you can take out 2 people in like 2 rounds. Yeah, Jedi Guardian. Oh, he can't see them yet. Wait. Okay, throw the frag grenade there. Might be able to take out a couple immediately. Oh, we got a lot of stuff here. Oh, it's about to go down. No, I'm on original Xbox. I've been basically doing a thing where I try and collect old original Xbox games and then play them on the actual hardware. I am copying them to a disc, or to the hard drive. So they do load slightly faster, but other than that, it's just OG Xbox. All right, you need a little bit of healing. Oops. Well, that was a wasted antidote kit. Whichever one has the like 5 video cables to it, or the 3 video cables to it. I always get those mixed up. Hey, Recul serum. I'm also using a RetroTink which is an upscaler, so it looks a little better. I'm not entirely sure what the best settings for old Xbox are, but that it does look a little better. I had some I know those composite cables are expensive now. Yeah, I had to get one of those if I was going to stream like PS2 or Xbox or anything like that. I tried I have a couple ones that just are like HDMI adapters, and those just don't ever seem to do anything well. Oh, hello, fellas. Oh. But yeah, I had this from this old cord from ages ago where it was just a had 3 different ends on it for PS2, GameCube, and Xbox, and I'm happy I kind of had that sitting around. Oh, okay. I will keep that in mind in case this goes out. Actually, I think I have a 360 cable sitting around here somewhere. Let's see. What was it? Oh, it was Level Up. Well, Karth can heal himself, and I guess he's the tank at the moment, so I guess that's gonna have to be how it goes. Let's see. Not sure. Let's go for +2 damage bonus. Well, hold on a minute. What do we got here? We'll go for toughness just so he gets more health.
I'm here.
Oh, one thing, I popped in Knights of the Old Republic 2 on the OG Xbox. Even with nothing going on, that thing runs terribly. So playing through that's gonna be interesting. Does the map fill out for like all the twists and turns? Yes. I know there's a couple, there's at least one like hard lock that can happen in KOTOR 1. Oh, hello, fellas. What have we got? Sonic grenade. We can do frag. That can happen. I remember there being one on the water planet with the fish people. Any other skeletal corpse? Like someone near the docking bays can like lock something up and it causes issues. So I have to be mindful of that and just save as soon as I get there to make sure I can roll it back. But yeah, the only thing I'm missing by doing this version is the DLC, which I could have downloaded and put onto my Xbox, but that was just way too much effort for basically an extra shop. Yeah, where you get the little like space station. Oop, nope. Attack the Gamorrean. You know, it's been forever since I think this is the first time I played this game on original Xbox. Maybe that's why it's so much easier. Maybe just the original version is... It's just genuinely easier than the other versions. Okay, you can see that. I know you can. Like, I'm sure that guy's shop has something good in it. Because I know it had new items or something. Force field control.
Shield leads to another section of the sewers. The entrance to the Vulcar base is somewhere past there. I've got the codes to lower the shield, but we have to rescue Zalbar from those Gamorrean slavers. Don't worry, we can come back after we find Big Z.
Yeah, there's probably not really a bad modern version of that game. Heck, even this version seems to be pretty stable. So there's probably just not a bad version of KOTOR 1. Now granted, I haven't like gotten off of Taris yet, so who knows, it could just fall apart. Obviously, since this is the beginning of the game, it could... Come on. Reactivate. Yeah, sure. How many? Okay, I can only spare 2, which means I just have to send it out. All right. All right, go, little dude. Oh, that's just a wall.
What? Ready?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, level up. Yeah, HK-47 is like the best character in both games for me. I like Canderous a lot too. All right, what do we got? Need another bid and persuade. You know, yeah, Karth and who was the guy in the second one? I like Atton a lot more than Karth because he has like, you know, you end up finding out what you find out about him, and that makes him pretty interesting. Improved Scoundrel's Luck. Ooh. Which is... +4 to defense. Jolie's pretty good.
Look at this. This is one of those old-style manual locks. No computer codes or nothing. The sewers is the only place you'd see one of these on Terrace. You can't use conventional security spikes on these old locks. But don't worry. I've come across them before. I've rigged up a little device that should do the trick.
Oh, hey, Zalbar. I totally knew where I was going.
I'm glad to see you too, Big Z. You didn't think I'd forget about you. Mission and Zalbar, together forever.
Who's that with you?
These are my new friends, Big Z. Without them, I could never have gotten you out.
Let's see. Don't mention it. I was happy to help. You know the language of my people? That is rare among your species. I'm impressed. You've saved me from a life of servitude and slavery. There is only one way I can ever repay such an act. I will swear a life debt to you.
Life debt? You sure about that, Big Z? Think about it carefully. You better be sure about this.
I am sure, Mission. It's an issue of great importance to me. Because of our great physical strength, Wookiees are being used as slave labor on our own homeworld. They see us as brutes and animals to be exploited. Over the years, slavers have taken many of my people. We must always be on guard against raids against our village. Oh. When the Gamorreans captured me, I thought I was doomed to a life of servitude. I have been saved from such a fate, and the only way I can repay that is through a life debt.
Is he swearing a Wookiee life debt to you? Wow, this is major. Do you realize what it means?
just standing under the... Some kind of loyalty vow, isn't it?
A life debt is the most solemn vow a Wookiee can make. It means he'll stay by your side for the rest of your life. Wherever you go, whatever you do, Zalbar will be with you.
In the presence of you all, I swear my life debt. Forever after, I will be by your side. May my vow be as strong as the roots of the great trees of Kashyyyk. What I think about Pirate Yakuza? It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I wish there was a little more to the combat, but it ended up being perfectly fine. Like, it wrapped up about how I thought it would. Didn't expect the whale. But other than that, it wrapped up about as well as I thought it would. I am honored to accept his vow.
This means you're stuck with me too. Wherever Big Z goes, I'm going. I almost lost him once. It's not gonna happen again.
Not gonna lie. Whenever at the end, Saejima and Majima go into Kiryu's. Are talking about well, first Majima was talking about how he went to Hawaii to try and find this this cure, this elixir of life. That got me a little close to crying, and then when they went into the Kiryu's room, I was like, please don't show me Kiryu. I don't want to see him like that. Like, I want to... I think Kiryu will end up pulling through, but he's not going to be like strong man Kiryu anymore. He's just going to be old man Kiryu. And he'll just be around. We'll hear stories about the things he's doing now. Let's see. Glad to have you aboard, Mission.
So, I guess I still owe you one secret path into the Vulcar base. That was the deal, wasn't it? Don't worry. I know a back door into that scum den.
Good. The sooner we get there, the better.
I better come with you. The Vulcars put up a force shield to keep the sewer dwellers out. I'm one of the only non-Vulcars on Terrace who can get you past it. I can't remember exactly how to get there, but I know it was somewhere here in the sewers. Over to the northeast, if I remember right. I just hope the Rancor monster isn't still there.
Interested to see how the Rancor goes this time. Oh, nobody said anything about a Rancor monster.
There used to be a Rancor.
Rancor.
Its nest in that part of the sewers. Pretty much eats anything it can get its claws on. That thing is huge. Luckily, Rancors aren't too bright. I was able to sneak past it before, so I'm sure we'll figure something out. That is, unless you want to change your mind.
That's not really an option, so let's go.
Okay then, off we go. Like I said, somewhere to the southeast. Just look for the force shield, and we'll know we're there.
Zalbar has joined your party. Remember, you can only have 2 party members with you at any time. The others will wait for you back at the apartment. Go to party selection screen. Okay, so I want Karth. Oh, okay, well, I mean, Zalbar's probably stronger than Karth, I would assume. Yeah, he has a little more health. Cardio regulator, fortitude. Give him the shock stick. Let's see. Okay, I can't really like give him anything. Let's level him up. Okay, he's got demolitions, awareness. Okay, he can heal himself pretty well. Feats. Huh. I wonder... what would be good for him? Character with uncanny dodge retains the dexterity bonus to defense even when surprised by camouflage enemies, and also grants +2 on saves versus grenades. Okay. Honestly, if I want him just to be a wall, this is probably the best option. 73. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've ever used Zalbar in my party before. Uh-oh. Let me through, guys. Okay, that's no go. Yeah. Well, what this build requires is for me to go in, my character to go into combat second, so I can get the sneak attack bonus while they're focused on someone else. Yeah, I usually have Jolee. He's really funny because he's just like, whether you're doing light or dark, he's like, as long as it works out. Locked. All right, can we unlock it? Maybe. All right, Zalbar. Okay, what else is in there? Okay, there's... oh, wow, they, no, Zalbar, attack. Oh, nope, they got it. Never mind.
Hey, Big Z, we gotta do something about your breath. I didn't want to say anything, but it's bad. Worse than usual, which is hard to believe. In fact, now that I think about it, your breath has been pretty rancid ever since we rescued you from those Gamorrean slavers. What'd they feed you, buddy?
They didn't. I wasn't their guest mission. I was a prisoner. I didn't think they don't think they cared much what happened to me.
Oh, Zalbar, that's terrible. I know how grouchy you get if you don't get your 8 square meals a day. I'm amazed you didn't pass out from hunger.
I did manage to take a chunk out of the arm of a guard. Guard that wandered too close to my cage, but it tasted awful, so I spit it out.
Ew.
Oop.
No wonder your breath is so bad, Big Z. Gamorreans smell like bantha poodoo. We'll have to pick you up a toothbrush to clean that stench out of your choppers.
Wookiees do not brush their teeth, mission. It just isn't done. What humiliation will you use on me next? A comb? I don't think I...
Okay, relax. No toothbrush. Sheesh. Just try and eat something else to cover up that smell, okay? Stay away from anything that's smart enough to lock you in a cage this time.
I'll take care of it as soon as I can, Mission. For now, let's stay focused on the task at hand. I don't know how much like banter there is between these two, but I guess I'll find out. Oh, the Old Republic MMO. I bought that on launch. That was when it was a paid title. On top of being a subscription service. I played that because I was like, yeah, I get more Knights of the Old Republic stuff, and it just wasn't what I wanted. So I kind of bailed pretty quickly on it. I think I put maybe like 8 hours into it. I remember making it to a city. Okay, that's the other side of that. Maybe it's better now, but I don't think... I never hear anybody talk about it. I know it's free now. Oh, hey. We got friends. Heck, at this point, I'll just play as Zaalbar. Just let my character do whatever until I actually get to something strong. Wait, no. We need a mission to collect these because I'm going to use them for the Rancor. I don't really care too much for MMOs. The only one I really had any interest in was Final Fantasy XIV, and I basically played that as a single player game because outside of like big boss fights and dungeons, you pretty much can just treat that like a single player game, which I greatly appreciated. Oh hey, there's that robot. And now if you actually want to get into it, like try and get someone into it, you have like 600 hours of game before you have to pay for even think about paying for it.
Hey Big Z, don't take this the wrong way, but lately I've noticed you're starting to look a little bit scruffy.
Scruffy? What are you talking about? Hope you aren't suggesting I take a bath.
No, I'm not suggesting a bath. I know how well that went over last time. But your hair's getting all tangled. And if you look close, you can see a few gray strands starting to poke through.
You're making this up. I groom every day. My hair is not tangled and it's not going gray. Summer looks fine to me.
Don't worry, Big Z. It's nothing I can't fix. A little trim, a splash of coloring, and you'll be as good as new. Best looking Wookiee on the planet. Maybe a nice suit.
You don't trim a Wookiee, you don't color a Wookiee, you certainly don't dress a Wookiee.
I know, Wookiees aren't into the whole clothing thing, but you could start a whole new trend. You'd be on the cutting edge. Okay, sheesh. Try to offer some constructive criticism, and this is the thanks I get? Let's move on. You can just stay naked and scruffy for all I care.
I mean, I think that's his plan. I hope they don't burn all these like interactions like within the first 30 minutes that I have access to them. All right, let's take an actual look around. Where am I going? Force field, Undercity. Okay, so we want to go this way. Mission? Also, basically, Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 are kind of my only, like, reference point for, Star Wars, which is funny because they're no longer canon.
You won't be able to get that computer to lower the energy fields unless you know the proper codes. Lucky for you, I've got them. I picked them off the pocket of a black Vulgar who had a little too much to drink in the cantina one night. Here, let me get that energy field down for you.
I saw the original, like, 3 movies when I was a kid, but past that, I haven't really watched any of them. I've seen bits and pieces of maybe the first of the prequels. I tried the Jedi Survivor, the first Jedi Survivor game. Couldn't really get into it, which is weird. It's like it was nailing like most of the things I wanted to do, so very strange how that worked out. I think if it didn't play similar to like a FromSoft game, I think I would have genuinely enjoyed that a lot more. Okay, he just keeps freezing in place. I was like... But yeah, it's strange because I like FromSoft games. I like Souls games. I didn't really care too much for Sekiro. Malfunctioning droid. Mission, we need you for a second. Cover mine. Zalbar's gonna run through it. Like, oh, she's, okay, she actually went down. But the fight's up. Alright, recover mine. Man, I wish that new FromSoft thing that's exclusive to Nintendo was actually a Bloodborne 2. That just wasn't called Bloodborne 2. Hi, we're here. Yeah, it's like Night Rain. It's definitely like pulling very strongly from Bloodborne's aesthetic. Like very strongly. Which had me a little sad. Because, you know, I've been waiting for them to at least port it. Okay, my stealth is pretty high. I should be able to set some mines. Yeah, I'm waiting for the, I ended up, I hacked my PS4 and like ripped all the data and stuff off the disc for Bloodborne, and
Someone's gonna get hurt.
And I'm waiting for like it to become pretty stable on PC. I should have saved before this. Wait, no, I think I did. I think if he wanders back, she'll get up and wander back over. All right, we're gonna make a second save, and we're gonna see if this pans out. But yeah, I'm hoping the PS4 emulator gets to running Bloodborne well. I know someone's run through it already, like the whole thing, but it's super buggy. All right. So we're gonna come over here. We're gonna turn on solo mode so she doesn't rush into the fight, and then I'm just gonna chuck a grenade and we're gonna see what happens. Poison grenade, frag grenade, cryoban grenade. Okay, that took 20.
I'm here.
There he goes. Yeah. That's probably the smoothest that's ever gone. Where does remains go? Oh, did we not get anything out of him? Okay, everybody come on back. How much do you heal with a single med pack? Okay, not a whole lot, despite your healing supposedly being stronger. Though the med packs might have an upper cap on them. I didn't consider that.
I'm here.
I should probably save. Go get him, Zaalbar. I should probably put like shields or something on Zaalbar. Yeah, there we go. Talking about Souls games, I gotta beat Dark Souls 2 at some point. Not on stream, just in general. That's the only one I haven't finished. Every time I try, I get a little further. Like, I may not, like, I don't think it's the greatest or anything, like, it has obvious issues, but it's still like a 7. Like, I enjoy the world building and everything. I don't, yeah, I don't like how everyone has like the... You ever play Oblivion, Elder Scrolls Oblivion? And everybody just kind of looks like they're like lightly slathered in oil? That's how all of Dark Souls 2 looks to me. However, I have only played the like everyone looks a little greasy in Oblivion, and that's kind of how like everything looks in Dark Souls 2, like character-wise. I have only played the Scholar version of it. I hear the original version is better for content, but it runs at like no frames a second. Heck, we get the stun on that so little. I might as well just give him a proper sword. Yeah, Oblivion's good. Morrowind's fantastic. That's probably my favorite out of the Elder Scrolls. I actually recently just finished that. Played the original version on well, the Game of the Year version on OG Xbox. That was an experience. Repair. Yeah, I should probably crank up his repair because I don't think Mission has high repair. Yeah, she has no repair. But yeah, I finished it for the first time like a couple months ago. And it was interesting playing a version of that game I couldn't mod much, because if you copy it to your hard drive, you can mod it still. The only thing I did though was increase base movement speed for every character in the entire game, and give merchants more money. That's all I did. Morrowind. Okay, we'll get security, stealth, demolitions, awareness. And I can't do anything else because everything else is a cross-class skill. And Zalbar's strength is really high. I mean, it makes sense. Vibration cell, disruptor rifle. Okay. Do I have any coffee left? Yes. Open. Go. Mission?
Watawama mulira, king
Oh.
peshak. No ba muliraji. Joni yun turungchi, we itadia. Ola una chinek. Ba mulirat slimo anga kun bisking.
My biggest issue with Morrowind is that you can't hit anything until you get points in your skills, but you can't get points in your skills if you're not hitting anything. It's really frustrating to start out. Like if you were to play it on PC, just mod in if your weapon connects physically, just let it hit. Like just take out the weapon rolls. That's pretty much what everyone does. Oh yeah, there's supposed to be that Oblivion Unreal Engine 5 remake that's supposed to get unceremoniously like dropped at some point within this month or the next. That'll be interesting. What are you talking about? You're a Vulker, aren't you? Yeah, let's do that. It just pops up out of the ground. Oh. Then Bredzik and his followers took over and turned our gang into a bunch of violent thugs and bloodthirsty punks. Now they treat all us original Vulkers like second-class citizens. Take me, for example. I used to be one of the highest ranking Vulkers in the gang. Now I'm stuck on guard duty here in the back, all thanks to Bredzik. You hate Bredzik so much, why don't you leave the gang? I've been trying to work up the courage to leave, but it's not that easy. Bredzik's followers will try to hunt down anyone who leaves the Vulker gang. He says he won't let traitors live. Bredzik and his followers are the real traitors. They turn on Gaiden, and now they slaughter the Vex in the streets, and anyone else they happen to run across. Bredzik knows anyone with character will never willingly follow a leader like him, so he uses brutality and violence to stay in power. Alright, I'm gonna let you live. Just go. Thanks, think a lot, and don't worry, I won't cause any trouble for you on the way out. In fact, I hope you take Bredzik and his Vulkers down. I should go through Oblivion again sometime soon. Oh, hello. Oh, I don't have any grit. Wait, no, wrong person. Oh, well, she went down. That's fine. I don't see, Zaalbar going down too. Well, if he doesn't want to attack, he's absolutely going to go down. Uh-oh. Let's see. Caravan, frag. I mean, this guy needs to die, so. Oh, that barely hurt Zaalbar. That's funny. Okay, need. Oh, he's frozen. There we go. Easy kill.
I'm here.
What?
You get an advanced med pack. Yeah, Oblivion's probably my favorite. It's oops. I just enjoy the fact that since there's no real like voice acting outside of like the intro and little NPC quips, they can write significantly more in that game. Because it's all just text boxes. Pull droid. Sure. Reactivate the droid. Program the droid to crawl into the pool and self-destruct. Okay. Zaalbar, you got repair. Let's try not to use up. I'm worried that they'll make it like Skyrim and strip out more of the RPG stuff. Like, I don't want to... One of the reasons I like Morrowind so much is there's a lot of like useless skills in there, but there are skills you can put time and effort into, whereas Skyrim is just, here, pick your skill. You don't, you know, just raise this number and then you'll be able to select this whenever you get a point. Oblivion was like that. Was like blah. Oblivion was like Morrowind in that you would get perks as you level up a skill. And what do we got here? Ooh, plasma grenades. And I enjoyed that. Oblivion's also the last game that had unarmed as a skill. And you have to do so much nonsense to make unarmed work in Skyrim. Because I like punchy characters. Man, we basically destroyed them ourselves. It says security cameras. What are we working? Okay, that's us. But yeah, Skyrim and Fallout 4, just pick your skills. Like rec room. Okay, those are... Yeah, let's shut that down. Control room. Nothing in there. And that's it. I always love the overload terminal on the one you're currently using. It's very funny. The first time it happens. Yeah, open up all security doors.
What? Yeah?
Haven't saved in a while. I should probably do that. But I hope that Oblivion remake, if it's real, I hope it's good. My biggest thing with this remake and everything is that, oh hey, there's a person here. Is that it just will not have like the soul of the original. And also there's going to be the big old hump of
Please don't hurt me. I just served the food here, that's all. I'm not like these others. I'm not even a Black Vulker.
Since it's not the same engine, all the mods aren't going to work for it. So if there's just anything in there people like hated from the original, they're gonna have to put in like extra work to get that taken care of. So I hope if it is real, they nail all the pain points and just make it a completely playable game. And I hope they optimize it. A lot of UE5 games are like, hey, we'll just leave all these settings on by default, and it makes the game just run worse. Instead of, like, you know, tuning it for the experience. Which is a shame. Oh, let's see. How'd you end up in the Volker base?
My name is Ada. My father owed Davik some money, but he couldn't pay. Davik killed my father and sold me into slavery here at the Volker compound to pay off the debt.
You know what? If I let you go, can you find your way out of here?
Now that you've killed the guards who were supposed to watch me, I think I could find my way out of here.
Hurry then. Get out of here.
I'm free to go? You're not gonna kill me? I don't know how I can ever repay you. Thank you. Thank you. I have to get out of here before any of the Volkers see me.
What's left in here that we haven't done? Okay, we haven't we haven't gone down here. Like, we've basically cleared out the entire base. The Volkers are no more. Can you recover it? Your skill high enough? No, okay.
Yeah?
Well, at least your skill's high enough to not set it off. Mines usually sell for a lot, so we can do that later. But if that Oblivion remake ends up not being all that good, Sky Oblivion's supposed to be coming out this year. Anywhere else before I decide to wander into... Okay, that's to the garage. That's to the sewers. Yeah. Wait. Did I check this? I know there's supposed to be I think there's supposed to be a team that's doing it for Morrowind as well. But yeah, Sky Oblivion's probably going to be pretty cool. So yeah, if that remake ends up being nothing, then we got that to look forward to. I don't have enough parts, do I? I will not have enough parts to have it do anything. That sucks. Alright, we'll scurry around here and see what's going on. There we go. Well, you tried to do something. Okay, I killed a bunch of people. There's got to be like packs out here. Yeah, there we go. Heavy blaster, heavy combat suit. Garage computer. Can I shut down like... Okay, let's check the cameras. Garage. Nope. Don't need to do that. Nope. Engine bay, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, I can't like overload terminals in there. We got mission, so she should be able to unlock any kind of security doors. Oh hey, we got our computer spikes back. Garage head's desk. Oh. Can I go back to... No, I cannot go back to the hideout. We're currently in a dungeon. Also, one of the things that always messed me up as a... when I played this as a kid, and several times after that, I didn't know that this was just D&D. Like the stat system and stat and combat and everything. I didn't know that at all. Because I had never engaged with D&D before. Anything in here? No, it's just a empty room. Oh hey, I gotta level up. Nice. It feels weird to be controlling someone other than my main character. But that's where they're best, so... Let's see, treat injury. I mean, I can't start putting points in security. It's computer use? Yeah, computer use is cross-class. Intelligence. Hey, sneak attack 4. Character will use grenades in combat when appropriate. They will try to avoid catching other party members in a blast and won't waste a grenade if there's only one target. Otherwise, okay, yeah, we can have mission and
I'm here.
Remains. Mission and the main character.
What?
Just beyond Grenadier. Now remember, this next fight coming up is actually pretty rough. Oh, I guess because they interrupted her, she set it off.
Yeah? What?
Oops, that's the wrong one. Thought it was gonna be... Let's make sure we're topped off. Do a quick little game save. Mission, why are you just running up to them to shoot them with your gun? That's not how that works. Oh.
Huh?
Oh, okay, we're here. Like his convoy Gaiden Tech into stealing Bredge's swoop bike engine accelerator.
Breshik stole that engine from Gaddon. It was never yours to begin with.
Well, I didn't go through all the trouble acquiring this prototype just so you could steal it all back for that old fool. Would you like me to dispose of these Beck spies, Candon? No, hold on a sec. I see you aren't wearing the hidden Beck colors, so I'm guessing you aren't a part of that feeble old man's gang. You must be a freelance mercenary. You're right, I am not one of the Becks. Instead of stealing the prototypes for us Becks, why don't you come work for us? The Black Vulkars could use someone like you. I already know. Be smart. He's old news. He's a blind fool in more ways than one. Brejik is a visionary. Soon he'll control the entire lower city. Don't shackle yourself to a losing team. Forget it, I'm not going to betray him. I see there's not much chance of convincing you to come work with Blah for us after all. Most unfortunate. Now can I kill them, Candon? Yes, darling, kill them. Kill them all. Do I still have plasma grenades? Nice. Oh my. Jeez, we just melted them. Wow, he had a whole bunch of stuff on. All right, let's see. Let's check what we have here. Awareness +2, will +3. Guess I'll put that on my character. You can have that. I'll have the weird visor.
Yeah?
Recover mine, please. That's money. Oh. Goodbye. Anything in here other than remains? No. Oh, hey, there's a radiation shield. Don't you get like negative bonuses for being like right up on someone with a gun? With like a ranged weapon? I feel like that's true. Okay, we already got the tutorial for this. Okay, that adds more physical damage. You can have this. Ranged. Okay, she's got. Oh, I have an entire. Okay, just fully kit out Karth's blaster. This has been very lucrative. Oh yeah, we're good to go. We've explored everywhere. We've killed like 80% of the Vulkars. I am excited to get to the swoop bike racing. I actually really enjoy that. And I always end up wishing there was just a little bit more than there actually is. I'm gonna get attacked as soon as I come out here. That feels like that's gonna be what happens. I do need to go back to the lower city. The Undercity. But first I need to go back to the upper city and get the Rakghoul serum. Get that taken care of. Mission seems rather distant. Maybe you should talk to her.
Hey
Sure.
there. What can I do for you?
I want to know a little more about you, Mission.
Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know?
How did you and Zalbar hook up?
Big Z's my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Vulkars were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
We want to pick a fight with a Wookiee.
Hey, nobody said the Vulkars were smart, but there were 3 of them, so maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Vulkars at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold.
Lucky it didn't fry you with a blaster.
Hey, I don't need a lecture from you. You ain't my mother. I knew what I was doing. Those Vulkars didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Vulkar a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat.
What did the other 2 Vulkars do?
The other 2 screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Vulkar was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zalbar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when he's speaking and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Vulkars would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
How did Zalbar end up on
He
Taris?
was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. He and Zalbar like to live in the present.
How did you survive before you met Zalbar?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts. I know how to get by on my own. In fact, I look out for Zalbar more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city.
Ouch. Let's get back to the task in hand.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
Oh, I didn't know you had a
My
brother.
brother's a touchy subject, you know? It just so happens, I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
Alrighty. Oh, that is the Sith base. Is this the doctor's? Yes. No, that's the... Upper City Apartments. Droids. Okay, so we gotta go to Upper City South. We can go get some healing there, buy some more, I just talked to her.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about your brother.
I was a little snappish when we last talked. I'm sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him.
You don't have to tell me anything you don't want to.
No, I want to tell you. Zalbar's a great listener, but it might be nice to talk about this with someone who doesn't reply in growls and grunts. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Taris. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in the Starfreighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know.
You were stowaways?
I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't like to talk about it. It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me.
What kind of problems did your brother have?
He gambled and drank, and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive. He showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game.
Pretty handy skills to have.
Yeah, Griff did right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would.
Why did he leave?
He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went.
Who's Lena?
I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need?
Excuse me. No,
Okay.
nothing.
Have it your way.
It'll be interesting to have Zalbar's like talking. However, his stuff is like story relevant at one point, so they probably won't have me talk to him too much. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. You.
Welcome back. Are you in need of healing or medical supplies? I can treat you right here at the center for almost any condition, except the Rakghoul disease, of course.
I need some healing,
Just take
please.
me a moment while I Welcome back.
Have the serum to cure the Rakghoul disease.
You have the serum? Impossible. How did you get this? No, wait. I don't really want to know.
I just picked it up off a dead
Can I
guy.
see it? The serum, I mean? I need to see if there is enough for me to analyze it so I can start producing it in mass quantities.
Here you go.
Let me see. Yes, this is it. A cure for the Rakghoul disease. With this sample, I can make enough serum for everyone. The people of Taris owe you a debt they can never repay. Please, take this small reward. It isn't much, but it's all I could afford. A few credits and 2 spare med packs.
Let's see. Thank you, Zalka. That would be
I
fine.
appreciate everything you've done. There are many who would have sold the serum to the crime lord Davik for a much higher sum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
What do you got for
Of course.
sale?
Just step over here and I'll show you what I have in stock. My prices are very reasonable.
God, I can get them for 10 credits cheaper in the Undercity. That seems wrong. I know I need this one too. So I'll buy that. Rakghoul serum. Let's see. Sell some stuff. Computer spikes, parts. Look at our mines. Oh, can I not sell my... Oh, wait, there they are. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the Undercity and stock up on healing supplies there.
You blew it. If you'd brought that Rakghoul serum to Zax, you would have made it worth your while. But no, you had to go and do the honorable thing.
I don't know about honorable. I just did what I wanted. I do wish there was a faster way to get around here, but I understand why they didn't bother. That's apartments. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. I feel like it looks a little smoother on the preview display. Droids. Okay, so I want to go over there. Let's see.
This elevator is off limit. It's obvious from the
Papers.
Why didn't you say so? Just be careful down there.
We gotta go to Undercity, which is this way. Do wish I could run a little faster. I know eventually we get, what was it, force speed? I'll be back. Pretty sure I gathered up all the additional quest items in the sewers while I was down there. I hope I did anyways. If not, I'll go back down there whenever I'm like off stream, because I'm not going to finish Taurus tonight or this morning. Alright, first we're gonna go over here. We're gonna give this serum to the people in here. I don't know if there's an actual timer.
Do you have the cure, Upworlder? Have you come to save us from the horrible fate of the others?
I brought you a serum to cure the rat ghoul disease.
You have a cure? Please give it to me, please, quickly, before it's too late.
Here, I have enough for both of you.
Quickly, I must inject it before it is too late. Yes, I feel it working. I feel the disease burning away. It's like a miracle. I am cured. Thank you, Upworlder. You have saved us from a fate worse than death. I only wish I had some reward to give you. Maybe you can find something worthwhile in the wreckage of that Republic escape pod.
Public escape pod? What are you talking about?
Not long ago, an escape pod crashed in the Undercity, far to the northeast of the village. We were going to try and salvage equipment from it, but we were attacked by the rat ghouls and infected. I'd tell you more if I could, but our salvage team never reached the pod. It's probably still there, unless some of the other Upworlders already found it and picked it clean. We should go now, Upworlder. We're anxious to return to the village and see our families again. Thank you once again for everything you've done.
Cool.
You amaze me. I always thought the surface dwellers couldn't care less about us outcasts. But you risked everything to help those infected villagers. I wish I had some type of reward to give you, but we outcasts have nothing. All I can offer is the gratitude of the entire village.
Yeah, that's fine. But where's the shop guy? That's who I'm looking for. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Go buy some med packs.
Hey there, Upworlder.
Questions? Okay, just let me look at your wares. Let's see. Anything in here? Well, he's got frag grenades. Yeah, we're good. I think we talked to the chief.
Hello again. I'm glad you came back. It's kind of neat to speak to someone from the surface world. Is there anything I can do for you?
I know that voice from somewhere, but I can't, like, pinpoint it.
You'd probably get more information from...
Okay,
okay.
Yeah, you don't have any new relevant information.
You have done a great thing for my village, Upworlder. Few from the surface would bother to cure an outcast of the rat ghoul disease as you have done. My only regret is that I have no reward to give you for your aid. Save my thanks and the thanks of my people.
Questions,
Upworlder. I will answer to the best of...
Yeah, you got no new information. You!
Greetings once more, Upworlder. Do you bring news of my apprentice? Have you discovered her fate and proved yourself to be a true savior of my people?
Your apprentice is dead, but I have her journal.
It is as I feared, then. She joins the list of those who have given their lives in the service of our cause. But though I am saddened by this news, there is yet hope. By finding my apprentice, you have proved yourself worthy, Upworlder. You are to be the beacon on our path to salvation. You will guide us to the Promised Land.
Guide you? But I don't even know where the Promised Land is.
You are marked, Upworlder. Even my dim old eyes can see the mantle of destiny that cloaks you. Perhaps old Rookhill knows you better than you know yourself. I am old. I have lived 100 years in the Undercity. cast down into the darkness. I know the legends and history of our people, and now you must learn it too.
Oh, okay, very well. Tell me the history of your people.
The great city of Taris covers the entire surface of this planet. There is no land to grow food. Kelp harvests and the creatures of the sea are our only food source. A century ago, rising levels of toxic pollution poisoned the oceans, and famine swept the planet. The rich hoarded food for their own use, and the poor were left to starve and die. But the poor rose up against this tyranny, and civil war engulfed the planet. Millions died in the fighting, and huge sections of Taris were destroyed or abandoned. The rebellion was crushed in the end. Thousands were taken prisoner. The jails could not hold them all, and so the practice of banishing all prisoners to the Undercity was born.
Is that how you came to be down here?
Many brave men and women were banished here to the Undercity for their part in the rebellion. People like my father and grandfather were cast down, along with their families.
What did you expect? If they could get away with it, the Teresian nobles would stuff their own mothers down here to make more room in the upper city.
Now we live a dark existence beneath the streets of Taris, a life devoid of all hope but one, the Promised Land. And you will be the one to show us the way to get there.
Promised Land? What's that? How can I lead you to the Promised Land when I don't even know what it is?
Legends tell of a self-sufficient colony founded just before the famine and lost during the Civil War. A paradise beneath the Undercity where droid servants tend to every need. For many years I searched for the Promised Land, just as my grandfather and father did before me. When I became old and gray, my apprentice continued the search on my behalf. I have collected many clues hinting at its location. The journal of my apprentice provides yet more information. But still, there are too many pieces missing from this puzzle. But I know my father and grandfather each had journals where they recorded their own discoveries. Perhaps with their journals, I could at last uncover its hidden location.
Well, luckily, they were all in the exact same place.
Can it be true? Is it possible that at long last, the dream of my father and grandfather before him will be fulfilled? I can hardly bear to look. Yes, of course. Now I understand. It all makes sense. Now I see why the Promised Land has been so hard to find. It is so obvious. You have done a great thing, Upworlder. A selfless act that will bring great joy to all the people of this village. I must take this to Gendar right away.
Rookil, what do you want now? Have you more fables of a hidden paradise just waiting for us to find it?
You may not think these are fables after you see what I have brought you, Gendar. Look at these journals.
What? No, it can't be. Are these real, Rookil? Is this information accurate?
I swear to you everything in these journals is true, Gendar. The Promised Land. I told you I would find it.
The entrance is far from here, Rookil. It will take us weeks to get there, perhaps even months. And we will have to cross many Rakghoul-infested areas.
I do not deny the journey will be hard, Gendar. But surely it is better than the miserable life we have here.
Wise words, Rookil. Our supplies are high right now. We could leave by nightfall. I will tell the others to prepare for the journey.
Thank you once again, Upworlder. I will say a final goodbye. For where we are going, I fear you cannot come. The journey to the Promised Land is long and arduous.
Well, goodbye, Rookil, and good luck.
We must part ways here, Upworlder. I sense your destiny is yet to be chosen, but the destiny of my people is at the end of the long journey ahead of us.
Oops. There we go. And there they all go. All 10 of them. The shop guy still down here. Funny if he actually stayed. Nope, he's gone. As far as I remember there being like, they actually end up finding the promised land. And they, where's the exit to this place? Over there, that's it. I think they end up finding the promised land, and it is like a paradise, but they end up dying anyways somehow. Like, not in what's gonna happen, but later. Is she talking over here? Hey, there's more rat ghouls. That's probably a good sign. Good job. Oh, they're much better at aiming those grenades than I am. We didn't take a single point of damage. Hey, that's free extra experience. There's only so much of it in the game. Skeletal corpse? Okay, I didn't get that one. Alright, she said... Quest items? No, completed quest. Okay. Hello, how are you? I'm pretty sure I found what she was talking about, the escape pod that landed down here. I just don't know exactly if like something new popped up because of that. But we'll look around. Yeah, it's over here. Let's see. Anything? No? Yeah, okay. There wasn't anything over here. Alright. We're gonna head back up to the city, and then... What are we doing next? Oh, we gotta go back to the Hidden Becks. And the elevator is around here somewhere. Did I walk past it? No. I always get a little confused in this this village here. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, I can see chat. I said hi. I don't know. Maybe I didn't say it loud enough. Sorry about that. All right, let's bum 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 bum. Oop. All right, we got your accelerator or whatever it was called.
Engine accelerator with you?
Yep.
I was beginning to wonder if you would make it. The race is tomorrow, and my mechanics need time to install the prototype into the swoop engine of our bike.
Okay, I lived up to my end of the deal. Now you better come through.
Don't worry. I'm a man of my word. I promised you could ride in the swoop race under the Hidden Beck banner, and I'm still going to let you do that. And I'm even going to go one better. I'm going to let you ride the swoop bike with the prototype accelerator installed on it. Without it, you won't stand a chance.
Gaddon, you can't be serious. We need one of our best riders on that bike. We can't let some rookie take the prototype engine into the race.
No, this is not my first playthrough. I've been through this game a couple times. Let's see. Why are you doing this, Gaddon?
I have to be honest with you. There's a reason I'm letting you take the prototype engine. The accelerator isn't stable. There's a good chance it could explode during the race. I can't ask one of my own riders to take the risk. They'll be running unmodified swoops in the race. You'll be the only one using the prototype. If you can complete the track before the accelerator overheats, then you'll win for the Becks. If you die, then one of my other riders could still come through for me.
I mean, it makes sense. Alright, I'm ready for the race.
You can stay here tonight. The mechanics need time to install the accelerator on the engine, so you won't be able to practice your riding. But I've got good instincts, and you have the look of a racer about you. Just try to relax, and in the morning we'll take you to the swoop track.
I think I've been through this maybe 4 times. You spend a restless night in the Beck base. In the morning, one of the Becks takes you to the swoop racing pits, where only racers and mechanics are allowed to go. Yeah, I love this game too. It's pretty excellent. So you're the one who's going to ride the swoop bike, eh? Don't worry, I've been working on the accelerator and stability won't be a problem. I hope. Gaddon mentioned that you've never done this before. You want me to run over the basics of handling a swoop bike for you? No, I'm pretty sure I remember. Hold on, I better explain the rules to you. Each rider goes out on the track alone. At the end of the day, whoever posted the fastest time is still the winner. Normally a rider can run as many heats as they want, but I don't know how long the prototype accelerator on your swoop will hold up. No more than 4 or 5 races, I'd guess. So make your runs count. Gaddon's put his trust in you. We need to win this race, or Bredgik's Volkers will get a whole bunch of new recruits. If that happens, we're finished. Won't let you down. Sounds like you're ready. Go ahead, go talk to the race announcer over by the counter. He'll give you the time to beat and get you out on the course. I'll be waiting for you here after the run so I can make any tweaks or repairs to your swoop in case you want to go out for another heat. Good luck, and don't worry about the prototype overheating and exploding while you're out on the track. That probably won't happen. Yeah, Revan's pretty cool. You're to race, right? Okay, let's see who your sponsor is. You're riding for the Hidden Becks, I see. Always liked them. I hope they can show these Volkers a thing or two, but I digress. Okay, you're registered now. Good luck, and try not to get yourself killed. We've only lost 1 rider today, and we want to keep it that way. Whenever you're ready, you can hit the track. Oh, hey, there's Bastila back there. No, I haven't really played any of the other Star Wars games. I have a weird, like... My interest in Star Wars is basically just KOTOR 1 and 2. I remember playing another one based on the prequels. on the original Xbox. Other than that, I haven't really experienced too much Star Wars. What's the time to beat? Well, Redros has the best time with 38:43. Good, but not the best I've seen. Don't know if it will stand up. Yeah, let's just go ahead. Let's get you out on the track. And there I go. Oh, it tells me how to do this anyways. Two. Oh, I don't know how this is gonna look on the original Xbox. Okay, it seems to be holding up. Uh-oh. Oh, we're going fast. Oof. Okay. Makes sense the first one is pretty easy to clear. You did it. You got the top time. You just beat racers who've been doing this for 20 years. This is amazing. Someone who's never ridden the swoop before today comes in and... Wait a minute. I don't believe this. Look at the board. Those the Volkers just beat your time. Who? Nah, it was Redros. I should have known. That's okay. The day ain't over yet, and the accelerator's still holding together. You just have to get out there again and show them how it's done. I can't remember. Is this one of those things where he just beats your time and then you just have to beat that time? Sorry, I'm being unclear. Like if I had done the absolute possible best you could have on this course, would he still beat it? Yeah. I'd like to try Fallen Order, whichever the first one was. I'd like to try that again, because I don't want to roll into the second one until I beat the first one. I just kind of slid off of it at the time. Maybe if I went back to it, it'd probably stick. All right, here we go. Oops. Oops. I think that was better than my time. Did I do it? Yeah. In 20 years, I've never seen anyone handle the swoop like that before. Nobody's gonna beat that time. Nobody. I guess Gad knew what he was doing when he picked you to ride for us. Now the only thing is to wait for the time to become official and go collect your prize. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you with the winner of this year's swoop race. Put your hands together and show appreciation for one of the most daring riders the swoop track has ever seen. Through your skill and courage, you've proven yourself the premier swoop rider on Terrace and brought great glory to the Hidden Back Gang. Now, here to present the champion's prize, Bredgick, leader of the Black Volkers.
Hear me! Before I present the so-called champion of the Becks with their prize, there is something you must know. The winning rider cheated!
Yeah, I understand it. I'm not too big on multiplayer games myself. Better not be trying to cheat me, Bredgick.
Your swoop bike was using a prototype accelerator. Clearly an unfair advantage.
Was it unfair? It could have exploded at any time.
I'm withdrawing the Vulca's share of the victory prize.
Can't do this, Brejik. You know the rules. Nobody's allowed to withdraw a victory prize after the race. It goes against our most sacred traditions.
You old fool. Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the wave of the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brejik.
Wait, I can see her neck seam.
What? Impossible. You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brejik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Vulcus, to me! Kill this woman! Kill the swoop rider! Kill them all!
Oh, wait, I'm by myself. Uh-oh, this might actually be a problem.
There.
Okay, this isn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Do we have someone left? Double-bladed lightsaber. That's for her. Brejik's. Okay, we got Brejik's stuff. What is Brejik's stuff? Brejik's gloves, dexterity +1. Armband. Okay. Alright.
Well, maybe those bloody Vulcans will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize... Wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs?
We were trying to get to you.
Well, we don't have time for it now. We have to get out of here before the Sith show up to sort out this mess. Is there somewhere safe we can go?
I've got somewhere safe to go. I was planning to take you there after I saved you from Brejik.
Save me? Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more
Thank you for the follow.
that I saved you.
Appreciate it.
Vulcans would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess.
We don't have time for this. Carth is waiting for us.
Carth Onasi is alive. Finally, some good news. Carth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Carth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident.
I am surprised at how decent this looks on
Despite my Jedi
on the OG
training, I still
Xbox.
tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please take me to Carth right away. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure
At least
out some
face
way to
texture
get off this
wise,
planet
like
before the
it's
Sith realize we're here.
it's pretty nice. You know, for being as old as it is. Ah, I understand. But yeah, thank you. There's
You
Revan.
cannot win, Revan.
Bastila, you're alive! Finally, things are looking up. Now I just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taurus yet? What have you been doing all this time?
Honestly, I want to choose this one. I dislike Bastila a lot. She's probably my least favorite character in this first game. Don't worry, we'll figure something out.
I see. Now that I'm back in charge of this mission, perhaps we can start doing things properly. Hopefully our escape from Taurus will go more smoothly than when you rescued me from Brejik.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Karth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I am sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
Alright, both of you settle down. This isn't helping.
Yes, you're right, of course. I apologize, Karth. This has been a difficult time for me. Of course, I'm happy to listen to your advice. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there, we just have to find it.
Well said, Karth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Vulkars, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith.
Like, I understand that she's supposed to start out being completely unlikable. But she never really, like, even after she starts to open up and everything, she never really gets past that. Not for me, anyways. Don't plan on being captured. Let's find a way off this planet.
I think we'll need some help getting off Terrace. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you.
Something weird happened when we first met. Like a vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Of you fighting a dark Jedi. Revan, I guess.
It's strange. Such visions are often a sign of Force sensitivity.
Are you saying I can use the Force?
I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories.
This isn't the first time I had a vision.
The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Terrace, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Terrace.
Yeah, I think I'd be easier on her if what happens at the end doesn't happen. It's like, come on. Okay. For the build I'm following, I'm not supposed to go past level 7 as a scoundrel. So I'll save all my level ups from here on out. Let's see. I think I'll have to look it up just to make sure, but well, I've been going for a little while. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop for tonight. I gotta get ready to sleep so I can be ready for work. But thank you, Swap Rat, for stopping by and the follow. And Kane, if you're still here, thank you for stopping in too. Yeah, I will be back tomorrow morning, 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I probably will be back with more KOTOR. Because I'm kind of flip-flopping between Doom 3 and KOTOR. I know it's a very strange combination of things, but probably will be back with more KOTOR. And I hope everyone has a good day or night, and bye-bye. See you later, Swamp Rat.